morning YouTube, how are we all today? I'm great, thanks for asking. I thought this morning I'd go grab the Deni Ute from Skid Pigs because it has been sitting there a while and the grass was getting a bit long around it. So I thought I'd go grab it, take it home, give it a bit of a clean up and give it some love. Last time I drove this Ute was after the drunk goggles episode. Since then I've left it at Skid Pigs and then I took another car home and enjoyed sleep. So we're going to cruise home, we're going to get the gurney out and give the old girl a clean. Well, I made it home in one piece, which is good. Poor Deni Ute's been a bit neglected lately. Poor thing. Got an absolute flogging on the drunk goggles episode. I think I might pull out the gurney and give it a bit of a clean because it's a bit sad. Look at all that. It's horrible. How you doing, baby? Poor thing. Nah, it loves it. It loves it. Alright boys, so the Deni Ute's all washed, looking schmick. I feel so much better about it now. I was starting to get a bit worried. It was looking pretty bad, but now it looks good. I love it again. Alright, I've just been in the shop. I got a few tins of ideas, so I'm going to have a few of them. And then working with the Who are you? Hey? I was watching the comments section in my last video, and everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked that I have a kid. But in truth be honest, I have 3 kids. So this is Abigail. She's my youngest little one. She's a little devil. Aren't you, Baba? Yeah, you're cheeky. So Abigail's about 9 months. Alright, so next up on the list we're going to do today, I'm going to pull the Beerbulance out, and then I have the airbag adjusters that I want to put in. I have a compressor that I want to put in, and also I want to start up that jet ski. So I have a few things I need to do before we do that, and then we'll start it up, see if it runs, and hopefully there's no issues and it fires up. More stuffing around with it. We'll get there eventually, won't we, Bubba Girl? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, we'll get there, Bubba. So I've figured out one computer that works. There's 2 computers that work. One doesn't give it spark, the other one does. And then I did get it to fire, and it shocked me, and I didn't have the camera on. But then once I had the camera on, it wouldn't fire. Like, no spark whatsoever. But I can show you what I can get. So I found the des keys that work. This is one of them. We got power. Done. I've changed the beeper for a flashing light, so I know what to expect. And come on, you fucking dog. So I've got that far, but when you go to give it full throttle, it cuts out like it's starving for fuel, but I know for a fact it's not starving for fuel. But this thing is almost beaten me, and I've come this far and I've actually got it to run. It took a long time, and there's so much footage, but I'm not even going to bother boring you with that. All I did was make sure the computer was working, clean the des key. This plays a massive part in everything. You gotta make sure that is super clean for it to click, and then we'll get 2 red flashes or 2 beeps, and then you know it's good to go. Carburetors were good, they were nice and clean. Every other wire, it pretty much just come down to a wiring issue with the computer. So the terminals were a bit corroded, cleaned them all up, and made sure everything was connecting right. There is water in it, don't get up me for starting it without water. I had it running before and the water was through, so. So the main thing, I'm not gonna make a full episode out of this because I'm still very unsure. But the main thing is, can you tell me where this goes? Anyone out there know where that goes? If they do, write in the comments, send me a message on Instagram. Don't matter. Like I said, I'm not going to make a full episode out of this because it's absolutely pointless. I've only been tinkering with it during the week trying to get it to run, and I did get it to run. I did get it to wind over and it starts, but it'll sit there and idle like it's been running for the whole time. But as soon as you go to give it a big squirt, it just cuts out. So I'm not sure. Everything I've researched said it's something to do with the rave valve. But that is like a vacuum hose or something, and then it goes to a little 12-volt solenoid vacuum actuator thingamajig. But yeah, I do not know where this goes. And I bet you this is all my problem is this hose right here. I'm pretty sure it was unplugged when I pulled the motor out. So that could have been the problem all along. But I could be stupid, and you're probably sitting there laughing at me saying, Katie, that's just that's a breather hose. You don't need to worry about it. But I think it's important. But other than that, we've got it good, boys. You gotta be happy with that. You gotta be happy with that. So I have an idea to paint it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sticker it or I'm gonna paint it. I reckon what we should do is, I've never seen it done. I've Googled it trying to figure out if someone has done it before, but clearly they have not, because I cannot find anything. But the same paint that's on the Deni Ute, I reckon that we paint the jet ski in it. I reckon we go through full bully liner, the whole thing. Not the whole thing, only the white parts. So all the white parts will go bully liner, everything red like this, that'll stay red. The hull will stay red, the seats will stay red. They're pretty screwed, but I'm not worried. And then, yeah, we'll work on getting something made on the back to hold their ski and crab pots, shit like that. But tell me what you think about bully linering it. I reckon it'll look awesome. I think I have a couple left over from the Beerbulance. There you go. Jet black bully liner. Bully liner the jet ski. Oh, I'm going crazy. I reckon that'll just look awesome. Then you won't have to worry about the foot grips because the texture coating will be non-slip anyway. But as soon as something runs, as soon as something gets running, I just get excited and I'll start thinking of dumb shit to do. Exhibit A. Right, I got a couple of things to do on the Beerbulance. So we got the controller for the rear airbags, which are right here, and I got the compressor that I pulled out of the Jeep once upon a time. So I need to take these diff lock solenoids out, and then we're going to put these little suckers in, and then that's going to run to the back of our twin gauge and then twin switch, and then also hook up this ARB compressor and air tank. Time to get to drilling. Alrighty, so we have all the plumbing wired up. We have all the plumbing plumbed up. So we got the twin boy ARB compressor here, the manifold here. This has diff locks. So this has the diff lock solenoids in it, but that's from the Jeep. This thing does not have air lockers. I've got this thing jerry rigged up here for the minute because I am getting new carpet throughout the car. When I do that, I'm going to run all these wires. I'm not going to stress about pulling it all up to put it back down when I got to pull it all up anyway. So we'll focus on that. So I got this thing jerry rigged here. I'm going to turn the compressor on, and then I'm going to see if our airbags work the way they should. Yeah. We got that much. And that works a treat. Alright, that's it for this one, boys. Let me know in the comments what you think about the jet ski. If you know where that part goes, let me know. Airbags are all hooked up. Once the new carpet goes, I'll transfer that switch into the front so that way you can control it while you're driving. And yeah, she's almost on the road, boys. I'm just waiting for that VIN number. Once I get that VIN number, it can be registered. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Deni Ute. I might build it up a bit more, make it look even better than what it does now, but it's going to be awesome. Stay tuned, boys. Thanks for watching. Don't know why I have to remind you, but hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers, boys.